loud do you want me to be?
I don't know. How loud do you want to be?
I don't know.
Try something. Let's find out.
Trash this town.
Okay, so hi everybody. Hey, welcome. Welcome East Hampton and the internet. It's great to have everybody here. This is Pop-Up Porch Party number 2 in what we hope will be many from a new project that I'm doing called Pass the Song, Pass the Hat. And you can find us at Pass the Song, Pass the Hat at Gmail and on all the social medias. So we are doing these occasionally while we are all in stay-at-home mode. We're doing safe, socially distant concerts. And then eventually, when we can be closer together, hopefully we will get closer together and do them more that way. So these events and others that Pass the Song, Pass the Hat is doing are meant to support artists during this crisis and beyond. Support them with community, with an audience, and hopefully with some income. So everyone who is watching is welcome to watch and enjoy, and if you're also able to make a financial contribution, that would be great. So today's artist is Pete Nelson, and I'm thrilled to have him here. I miss seeing Pete live out in the world. He's a regular at Luthier's Co-op, especially on the last Thursday of the month with the Last Thursday Band, which is a collection of wonderful local musicians that Pete herds into a Thursday night jam session once a month. So we all miss Luthier's and can't wait to get back there. But in the meantime, we've got this. And if you're able to support Pete, you can Venmo him. And if you want to support him but don't have Venmo, you can email passthesongpassthehat at Gmail and we'll work something out, or message us on Facebook and we'll work something out. So with that, I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to give the stage to Pete. And we'll have around 30 minutes or so of music, and enjoy.
So it's a beautiful spring day, so I thought I'd start with a Christmas song. I mean, I wrote this last December. It takes place at the Whately Diner. I was minding my own business, chewing on a grilled cheese sandwich in a Massachusetts truck stop having lunch. It was early in December, and the lot was full of semis bringing Christmas trees from Canada to us. And the driver sitting next to me was waiting for a friend, drinking coffee, listening to those truck stop sounds. And when his friend arrived, the waitress took their orders. Both of them were at least 300 pounds. And I didn't mean to eavesdrop, though I really couldn't help it. They were talking about stuff truck drivers know. And the one said he had cancer and that he was starting chemo, and it scared him because he was all alone. The second one just listened. Then he reached across the table and he took his friend's hands in his. And their hands were big and meaty, but neither one of them let go. It struck me just how beautiful this was. The second one pretended that he wasn't worried. He allowed it probably wouldn't be much fun. The second one said, I tell you what, I'll go on a diet. That way you won't be the only skinny one. And I thought of them that Christmas, glad to know they had each other on a winter's eve upon a midnight clear. I saw the spirit of the season in a truck stop by the highway. It helps me to remember why we're here. Why we're here. Thank you. This next song is called "They Had Love." It's about a friend of mine recently attached to an email about 10 or 12 photographs taken back when I was in graduate school at the University of Iowa in the late 70s. I left in 1982. So I have, before that I had 8 photographs from all those 4 years. And I have like 500 pictures of my son's first Halloween still in my phone. But he sent me these pictures of this old girlfriend I had, so this is about that. Once upon a time, in a land far away, in a different kind of world, in the days of innocence, there was a boy and a girl in a little college town. And they didn't have much money, but it didn't really matter. They had love. They had love. On a dusty county road, where the rain runs to the river, you can see for miles and miles, and the harvest moon is rising. They were young and they were hungry, and they didn't know their limits. They were living in the moment, and from autumn until summer, they had love. They had love. And they shared a small apartment full of books and typewriters, and the twilight lit her face just by the window. He said, "How do you like your steaks?" She said, "Come here and take your clothes off." And the charcoal embers cooled in the backyard in the moonlight. They had love. They had love. Now they send each other emails once or twice a year, telling tales of great adventures from Mexico to New England. They talk of friends who passed away and of other friends who haven't, and the lessons they have learned and the lessons they've forgotten, how they get up in the morning glad to see another day. They look back on their lives like a book without an ending. Then they blow the candles out, and in the darkness they remember. In the quiet they remember. They had love. They had love. They had love. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do one of my favorite Tom Waits songs. And it's a message for these times, because the message is the name of the song, Hold On. Sign up in our town. You live it up, you won't live it down. She left Monterey, son. It's like a bullet leaves a gun. The charcoal eyes and Monroe hips. She made that California trip. Hair like wind. She said, "Don't look back, just come on, Jim. You have got to hold on, hold on. Oh, you know you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. Gotta hold on." share my bed, you'll share my name. So go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do but to hold on. Oh, you know you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. God bless your crooked little heart. St. Louis got the best of me. I miss your broken china voice. I wish you were still here with me. You build it up, you wreck it down. You burn your mansions to the ground. When there's nothing left to keep you here, you're far behind in this big blue world. You have got to hold on, hold on. Oh, you know you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. Down by the Riverside Motel, it's 10 below and falling. By the 99-cent store, she closed her eyes and she started swaying. It's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music. And your old hometown so far away, but in your head there's a record playing a song called Hold On, Hold On. Oh, you know you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on, hold on. You know you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. That's a good song, huh? Because you're all masked, I can't quite tell how old anybody is. I see one person with gray hair. That makes two of us. Do you remember where you were on February 9th, 1964? I'll tell you where you were. You were in front of the TV watching the Ed Sullivan Show. Right? I know. And this song is called The Ballad of Houdinis Mother. But I dedicated it to a magician named Fred Kapp, who had his big break on the Ed Sullivan Show, February 9th, 1964, national television. He's the guy who got to follow the Beatles. So I'm trying to keep his, give him the fame that he expected, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Back in the days of great magic, as the streetcars of Budapest rolled by, Houdinis mother was pregnant. She said, husband, I think that it's time. The nurses wore fishnet and sequins, the doctors in top hats and tails. They asked for a moment of silence. Houdinis mother looked pale as she hung in the air, levitated. They passed hoops over her to prove to the crowd in the operating theater what they were saying was true. The calliope played over the waves as Mother Houdini bore down in a feat of epic proportion, ne'er before seen in this town, until the doctor with style and flourish, in a feat of remarkable magic, produced from between her two legs a 7-pound bouncing white rabbit. As the hospital gasped and fell silent. The mystery hung in the gloom until a baby was heard to cry from a chest in the back of the room. So Houdini arrived in this world to astonish, amuse, and amaze, the same way that love comes to find us in all its mysterious ways. Thank you much. So that song is about a magician, so it's the companion song. This is a song about a circus. In the casino, the stage crew is setting up rings where the circus will go. Out in the parking lot, elephants wait, knowing things only elephants know. None of the workers is all that excited. They've all seen the circus before. One of the dealers goes out for a cigarette break, standing by the back door. Do you come here often? He says to an elephant. I think I've seen you around. They call me Petunia. The elephant tells him my real name's too hard to pronounce. So what's it like traveling around with a circus? She tells him it's not what you think. If you want me to tell you the rest of my story, you'll have to buy me a drink. They find a booth in the bar by the slots where they order a pitcher of beer. And the gamblers are so busy nobody notices there's an elephant here. Circus life sucks, she says. It's demeaning and the food at its best is okay. Night after night it's the same dog and pony show. It isn't like back in the day. No one had ever laid eyes on an elephant. We were a rarity then. Given how they're killing us for our ivory, it looks like we'll be that again. Tell me about it. The Wampanoag says to her, same thing happened to us. Sometimes I look at these losers and I wonder how it was that they came out on top. You guys should build a casino. He says to her, it's like a dream come true. They travel for miles just to give us their money, and they think that it's fun when they do. Really? Petunia says, really? She says again, can't you do better than this? There must be something that gives your life meaning. This can't be all that there is. Look at who's talking, he says with a smile. Petunia just stares at her beer. He lays two $10 bills on the table and says, come on, let's get out of here. We're running away from the circus, he tells her. We're running away from the res. One fewer elephant, one fewer Indian. Who's gonna miss us? He says. Thank you. So a couple more?
Yeah, a couple more.
Couple more. I'll do one. I wrote this one for my son when he's a freshman. Well, he was a freshman at Hamilton College. And he went abroad his first semester. He came home and was on campus for a month, and they sent everybody home. But when he got into college, it was kind of a passing of the torch, because I told him that when it was my generation's turn to run everything, when I was his age, we thought when it was our turn to run everything, that everything would be different. We'd fix all the problems, and it's good to see that we did.
Yeah, good work on
Winning all around on that. Peace on earth, that was a dream we used to have when we were young and naive. And we believed that things could change, that was the dream we used to have. Free love, that was a dream we used to have when we were young and naive. Before our hearts got broken, we learned to be more careful. No more war, that was a dream we used to have when we were marching in the streets, carrying signs that really happened. That was a dream we used to have. Harmony, that was a dream we used to have when we played our guitars in the parks. We didn't bother anybody. It's a dream we used to have. Kids these days, they are many and they are mighty. They are smarter than we ever were, and they're the last chance we've got. They are a dream we used to have. They're a dream we used to have. They are proof that dreams can still come true. They are proof that dreams can still come true. They are proof that dreams can still come true. They are proof that dreams can still come true. That's ordinarily a sing-along, but I have read that singing in groups is a big spreader of germs. I know y'all have massive. The choirs they having choir practice and they all got sick. So I'll finish up with a song. This is my newest one, and I have had 4 friends who have gotten the virus and gotten better.
Yeah.
And I know, and when you hear about it, you get nervous, and then you worry about them, and then maybe they don't post on Facebook for a couple of days, and you think, oh no, they're in the hospital. But they're good. And so I wrote a song kind of celebrating their health and celebrating the idea of gratitude. And ended up writing a song that would be kind of like a song that you'd sing at a church, at a Bible camp, right before lunch. Which is very not like what I do, but it's like an agnostics Bible camp or something like that. For the sun that shines upon my face, and for when we believed. I am grateful every day. For the angels and the demons too, for the struggle and the pain, for the wonder and the mystery, for the wisdom I have gained. Come on, campers! I am grateful. I am grateful. I am Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, the Venmo is Peter-Nelson-94. And if you want to buy some of these tracks, it's on Nimbit, Nimbit.
Sounds great.
And they actually pay me.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Back again. Yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad you didn't fall down in the middle of
Julian, you are the answer to the question why our louder fingers.
Yeah, well, they're one of my favorite photographic tools.
You know, Julian, I love my step ladder, but it makes me sad to think I never knew my real ladder. I love that joke.